I'm in the middle of a traffic jam here in Pasadena. We're on our way to see Howard Stern, the #1 author in America right now, and big highway jam here. The lights are green, but the cars aren't moving. We're about 2 blocks away from the Howard Stern madness. Actually, I'll take a right turn and try to avoid the traffic, and we'll do that right around here. 1 hour parking. Let's go for it.
Oh God! Brilliant! Monkey! Be careful with that camera.
Chiba.
Hey, it's not on. It's not on, Chiba.
Folks, the line keeps going and going and going.
I'm sorry.
What makes this a news story?
Look at it. Look at it. What is this guy?
Excuse me.
It's not a news story.
How do you feel? You're a news reporter covering this kind of thing.
It's amazing. But it's it's an event though. You've got, I don't know, 10, 15,000 people?
It's a publicity event that's been leading your news every night.
No, this has been leading our news. No. Michael Jackson has been leading our news.
All these folks are waiting to see Howard Stern. And if you thought the line was long there, wait till you turn the corner. You know what's around the corner? Another huge line. This is kind of like Disneyland, huh, guys? They freak you out. They make the line look a little shorter, and then you pull around the corner, and boom, huh? Excuse me, how long have you guys been waiting in line for?
March.
Too long.
14 hours.
14 hours you've been here?
10 o'clock last night.
10 o'clock last night?
14 hours, my ass.
And you got, how much longer do you think you got till you get there?
An hour.
Another hour.
No.
Well, my wife has been like, got me into Howard Stern like when I was like...
Hi. No, we're shooting for CamNet, sir.
For who?
CamNet.
Okay, I need you to either get in line or get out of the lot,
All
please.
right, why don't you escort me out then?
Do you have a press pass?
No, we're with CamNet.
Go.
All right, why don't you follow me
No,
out?
I'm not going to follow you out.
All right, I'd like to get a shot from the front of the line, though. Can you escort me to the front? That show.
Let's go. Come on.
All right, here we go. Say goodbye, everybody. CamNet. Say goodbye to CamNet.
Bye!
Okay, why don't you escort me out so...
No, you can cut through.
Okay, here we go. Excuse me, guys. CamNet coming through. Okay. Well, folks, the line continues from inside there, goes all the way down here.
Well, you already been in. Wow.
How would you describe the Howard Stern typical fan?
Wild and crazy. How's that?
I don't see a lot of...
They're a bunch of cutters.
Line. Why do you think?
I don't even know who he is. That's why. Most of us don't.
Why is that, do you think?
Different radio stations. That's it.
I mean, not only is LA segregated physically, it's segregated on the radio dial too, huh?
No, it's just a difference in music enjoyment.
I might get back online with my dad.
Jay Thomas didn't last on the
Why
Black
are so
Channel.
many white people in line here?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Are you a Howard Stern fan?
Yes.
And of course, no public event will be complete without our friend,
The Christian fundamentalist.
the Christian
Rush Limbaugh representative.
Baba Booey!
Vagina!
Hey! Ya mama!
Barely shed her training bra. She gives his lips for candy bar.
Well, what's happening down here, guys? This is like the back entrance. This is where you attempt to sneak in, I guess.
Are you going to purchase something?
Yeah.
Is there any way to sneak upstairs from here?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
All right. Well, we'll give it a shot. We're with the news media here.
Well, I kind of dreamed you're not purchasing something.
I'm going to look to purchase something. So we're inside here. Switch our white balance. All right, so we're inside. We're going to try to sneak up.
Hello.
Try to get upstairs to see Howard here. I don't know if we'll be able to do this here. Hi, how are you?
Okay.
So,
Well, it's roll 24, and this thing says 20.
all right, maybe the best thing to do is like sneak down a back aisle. Right? So we're inside the bookshop actually. We're on our way. We'll see if we can get as close as we can. We're gonna get through this security bar.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ladies. Hi, I'm from CamNet. I'm sorry. I always get that problem too.
That's okay.
I'm from CamNet, and I'm trying to sneak in and get a shot of Howard. You think you'll see me back here so I could try to sneak past the security leash?
You could try. They'll probably turn you back anyway.
They will?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so I can come through here. Thanks, guys. All right, so we're sneaking through
Don't
here.
even do it.
They say we're sneaking back here. And we're getting close. We're getting close. Almost see Howard from here.
This girl's looking for a book with angel pictures in it.
And we're getting close, folks.
You're not gonna be able to go down there.
We're getting there. Alright, we're with CamNet. Just get a shot of sir, can we get a shot of
No, sir. I need you to keep on walking, please.
So
Thank you.
We can't get a shot of Howard from here?
Nah, man.
You wouldn't let us just get one shot for CamNet.
Sorry, partner.
You can escort me out.
Nah, I don't want to hurt you, man.
You hurt? You have to hurt me? Physically hurt me? Alright, let's do it. I can use this.
man,
Come on,
that's
give me a
okay.
punch here.
No, man.
Hey, violence against cameramen.
Oh,
Help.
shit.
Violence against cameramen.
Have a
He
good
just
one,
hit
buddy.
me.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just hit me. He hit me, man.
I got it on camera. I got it. Don't
He
worry
hit
about
me.
it.
You got it on camera.
I got it on
all right.
camera.
That's
Go on.
me. Come on, come on.
Getting kicked out. Well,
You guys are getting ousted.
we got close. We got close to Howard, but not close enough. So, CamNet viewers, that's as close as you're going to get to seeing Howard Stern. And
No.
what is this?
Go ahead.
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Computer wrote the song. Computer gone just a little bit wrong. Glitch, glitch, glitch. I speak for Tran, right for this band. Mix your drinks in bars, put digital clocks in cars. Database gone deranged. Output becomes strained, 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 strained. Stainless steel reflections. Oh, rub my chips. Sensory rejection. Caught in a logic loop. Loop, loop, de-loop, loop, French. Glitch, glitch, glitch. Daddy's gone astray. My God, he's gone awry. What's left of this world for me? Carry on, can I? Can I? Can I? Can I?
Are you the FBI?
No, I'm CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Oh, all right.
Better.
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Ron Weiss from Oklahoma.
Yeah, Ron, and we saw you up there in the behind the glass looking down at us. What did you think?
I was amazed at the amount of money could be printed in such a short period of time. It just was unbelievable. I don't think I could ever spend as much money as I seen them print.
That's great. That's a great quote. And I mean, you know, what do you think it's doing to the economy, printing all that money?
Well, apparently, from what they're saying, it's not doing a whole lot because they're replacing a lot of money that they're having to destroy because of it wearing out.
Now, what brought you to Washington, D.C., Ron?
We have the Allied Masonic degrees going on this week, and we're up here for that.
What is that, the Allied Masonic?
It's the Allied Masonic degrees. It's a group of Masons that have gotten together to study Masonry and the different degrees.
Now, the highest degree is what, 32?
32nd degree is the highest degree you can attain. Of course, there's a 33rd honorary degree. And then from then on, it's just different degrees that we take, we study.
And you have to study to become that high, I guess. What kind of things do you study?
Well, the different Masonic beliefs and theories. The 32nd degree is kind of like a college education in Masonry. The Allied Masonic degrees are different brethren that are getting together to do nothing but to study Masonry, the different philosophies and whatever of Masonry in the past ages.
Now, what do you think in a nutshell, the main philosophy of Masonry is?
Charity. Charity is the main philosophy of Masonry. We study a lot of things, but we practice charity above all.
Now, I know the founding of our country, George Washington was a Freemason, and many of the founding fathers. And also, I guess, significantly, there are a lot of Masonic symbols in Washington, and even on the dollar bill. Do you want to just sort of explain some of those?
I wished I could tell you what all the different symbols are on a dollar bill. There's something like 13 different Masonic symbols on it. I was amazed when I looked inside and I seen the explanation of the dollar bill. They didn't have the Masonic information on. If I had thought about it, I would have brought it with me, because I do have it at home, and it's very interesting.
Anybody here know? Any of your friends who?
Grandmaster, do you know some of the different Masonic emblems on the dollar bill?
Joe, do you know?
I can't remember them offhand, but I've got them at home.
Well, just to give us a general idea of.
The all-seeing eye is one.
The all-seeing eye. Now, what's the symbolism behind that?
That's just one of the symbols that we use in Masonry in our teachings.
What does it mean? Is that one of the secrets?
It's a symbol of deity, if you would, of God, the all-seeing eye.
It's a symbol of power, or of seeing what? What does it see? Because you don't get a good explanation. Most people, this stuff, they've forgotten it. But someone like you you've studied all of this.
The all-seeing eye is, it encompasses all. It's indescribable. There's no end. There's one thing that you had just commented on about Masonry. Most people don't realize that you have to ask to be a Mason, that a Mason cannot ask you for membership. And if you fail to ask for membership or ask to be a Mason, you'll never be a Mason. Because that's one thing that we cannot do, is solicit membership.
I see. Well, I'm not really interested in joining now, but I am interested in knowing some of the things that are secret. What are some of the Mason secrets? Do you still have secrets?
The only secrets we have in Masonry is our modes of recognition, certain grips and certain signs, and most of those are used in our degrees only. It is a fable that has lasted over many, many centuries that we're a secret society, which is totally untrue. If we were a secret society, I wouldn't be able to stand here and talk to you about it, nor could we show our different signs around different buildings that we have. Many of the cornerstones on the national monuments and national buildings here in Washington were laid by Masons. So if we were a secret society or a secret organization, we couldn't very well do that. So therefore, I want to lay to rest that theory that we are definitely not a secret organization.
Right. How do you think that myth spread?
All through the years, due to the fact that we do our degree work behind closed doors, not viewable to the public, this myth transpired. And due to that fact, we are going to be many years, apparently, getting that myth dispelled. Once we get it dispelled, hopefully the public at large will understand more about Masonry.
So when you get together and have these meetings, are they open to the public?
Not our stated meetings. No, our stated meetings are not. These are meetings that only Masons can attend. But again, we're not doing anything secret. It's just like any fraternity. We have an organization. We have our meetings.
Okay, let's do that secret handshake.
I can't do that to you, so I'll just shake your hand. How's that?
Don't you kind of like put your finger in here or something?
No, not quite. Not quite.
Ready to go, brother?
I am.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, you tried, didn't you, partner?
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Hey, CamNetians, have you seen this special double issue of Rolling Stone magazine? Well, we want to point out to you that CamNet has been selected as one of the 10 things in 1993 that didn't suck. They have listed here HBO as number 1, and CamNet is number 2, and Court TV is number 3, and Howard Stern is number 4, etc., etc. Anyway, we think that's cool. So if you want to become a CamNet correspondent, why don't you give us a call at area code 310-399-3775. Oh, and I also want to show you this. Look at this. This is earthquake stuff, but we're still in business, okay?
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Do you want to make a difference? Do you want to save this building? Yeah! You can make a difference. When Procter & Gamble said they were going to close the Max Factor Makeup Museum, the people of Los Angeles wrote Procter & Gamble, and Procter & Gamble made sure that the building and the museum were safe. This is how you make a difference. Get your flyer. Write a letter to the president of McDonald's. Tell him you care that they keep this building. When McDonald's decides it's in their corporate interest to save this building, they will save the building.
Burgers, yes! Demolition, no! 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 Let's save this McDonald's! What do you say? We're going to save this McDonald's!
When you get right down to it, they're stupid. They did it themselves, and they want to lose it. It was out of reach. I mean, I said, oh my God. So they give millions of dollars away. They just spent $300 for a jacket for a corporation meeting. Now they can afford $300 for how many? Give me a break. So they lose $50,000. Who cares? Right. Write it off. Right. Don't. Get me started. I'm sure there's somebody who would want to buy this place. You get me started? But I'm sure there's somebody who would want to buy this place. I don't care if he loses money. I don't care. For them to say it's a greedy outcome.
Can I ask you questions?
Yeah.
Okay, both of you. So basically, just why are you out here today?
Because we want to show our support for this landmark. I'm supporting this was my hangout. Yes. That's why I'm supporting it. It's the first place I came and had a cheeseburger at. This was my hangout. We spent many a night cruising this place. Yes. And I'm not giving it up. I don't either. This is my teenage histories, and I'm not giving it up.
What do you like that kind of
Mommy. It was fun.
Yeah?
All the kids used to cruise here. We used to get out of our cars and meet all our classmates at night. Curfew was 10 o'clock. It was the greatest thing. Yeah. I'm not giving it up. I don't care if it's a landmark. I'm not giving up my memories.
Yeah.
That's true. That's what is special to me, too, because of the same reason that I came here for my very first cheeseburger I've had my entire life. And that my parents used to hang out here, too, when they were younger. And yeah, they probably do. And that, to me, it's something that, I mean, what is the reason for tearing down something that's been here for so long, that means so much to so many people? I mean, do they not have any, you know... Hey, go find someplace else to eat. Why do you eat at home?
Go back to your own country!
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
What's the name of your group?
The Lesbian Avengers.
Hey, that sounds kind of tough. You guys must be tough.
We're just avenging the wrongs of the world.
Okay, well, good luck. You got your work cut out for you.
Yep. Well, there'll probably be about 30 of us all together. We've got a list of demands.
This is Rudy as the Joker.
Do you know where a coffee shop is? Coffee?
Ellen's? Do you want Ellen's coffee shop?
No, coffee shop.
Oh, coffee shop.
We're looking to make more Xeroxes.
Oh. I think you're going to have a hard time. I live in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
There's a coffee shop over there, Phillipson, but it's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's New Year's weekend.
Yeah. We just didn't make enough. Tell people that we're not very happy with what Giuliani's doing. We're having to tell people, let people know that we're not happy with some of the things that Giuliani's done.
You're not happy with
You just got in. Necessarily protesting. I know, but he's already done a lot of bad things. Totally. Okay.
I don't think we're going to find a coffee shop.
Precinct of Harlem?
So you two guys happy about Giuliani? Do you care one way or the other? Or?
It's all you.
I'm always happy.
Officer Berger.
I'm just a happy guy, and I'm happy to be here. Happy to have a job. He's my boss.
Either way, I don't think it affects us.
Uh-huh.
Just like having a new boss on any other job. You know? There's good, there's bad. Just like the last guy. Officer Levenstein, 3-2 Precinct from Harlem. Seen on Channel 2, Channel 4, Channel 7.
And you're his manager?
Very newsworthy. No, I'm not his manager.
I have been. I've been on Channel 2.
I'm his sidekick.
Channel 2 News.
I'm Robin and his Batman.
So you guys Democrats or Republicans?
I live in the Bronx.
I see. You're comedians.
No, I
Ask
am
Officer
somewhat
Moravec.
What's Moravec?
Hello? Nah, shouldn't be here.
Well, Happy New Year.
Okay, Happy New Year.
You're not with the Lesbian Avengers?
I'm not, no. You must be like a very important Republican contributor.
No, sir, to tell you the truth, my son's singing in the old city choir.
Oh.
And I tried to get in earlier, but you needed a pass. So I went around 52 Chambers Street. They sent me back around over here. So now I'm waiting for everybody to go in so I can at least take a picture of him. To send to his mom in California.
Oh, that's great.
Well, at least I got a program out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Blow you right through. Good girl. Thank you. Tickets.
Where do I go with press card?
Tickets ready, please.
Where's the press
No, no more press in.
What's that?
You're not allowed in.
Oh, why is that?
You had to get a tag. If you don't have the tag, you're not allowed in.
You're in the holiday spirit here.
I don't see one in the well, you know, I don't think of this as a holiday. I think that this is a major tragedy for New York City.
Why is
I think
that?
that they're going to be
No excuse,
could you please be quiet? As a lesbian, I know that this mayor pretty much hates me and hates all my brothers and sisters who are gay and lesbian and who are dying of AIDS and who don't have the same rights as the heterosexual community does. I also know that, you know, this mayor could give a shit about the problems of homelessness, the problems of health care in this town. The quality of life is already dismal here, and you know it's going to take a diving plummet under this new mayor.
The right to housing, which has been a right in New York for a considerable number of years, Giuliani's interested in lifting, which means he's kicked people out of the shelters, which I don't know then where do they go, right? So what kind of plan is that, Mr. Mayor?
So do you think there's going to be a big return to demonstrations and political action?
We hope so. We do have to keep moving. I could only hope so.
We have to keep moving.
I mean, less people will have homes, so.
I think that once people are pushed to the brink, that they fight back.
Everyone here has the same ticket as you do that you're pushing by?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
We're all standing here in line while you guys are pushing your way through. Just trying to catch up while you're stepping on everyone's toes and pushing people.
Well, you know.
You cut it out. They're not letting one in if you notice.
I'm losing my friend now. He's going down there.
Right.
Okay, so.
I appreciate it.
What happened? Hey, Rick.
Hey, Tom.
Look like nobody is getting in.
Nobody's getting in.
What's your best?
Either we go there or we're going here. But we got our right.
Damn Bolsheviks out!
Another little demonstration for these guys here.
No, this is okay. We want to get in.
Just relax.
They can go that side.
We're gonna get your. Just keep them. Do me a favor. Just stand out here for until I get a cross over here.
I'm Palestinian.
Palestinians are against Zionism and they're against anti-Semitism.
What?
You're bullshit. You're the cops. Semites. They're Khazars from southern Russia.
Appreciate it.
Khazars.
Just keep this down until I got the captain coming over. Get a spot for you guys. I don't want an argument, right? It's just gonna get violent. We'll just keep it. All right, but I'm asking, cooler heads prevail. Just relax, all right?
Nazis out! Nazis out! Nazis out! Nazis out! Nazis out!
It makes us feel better. Come on.
Racist scum has got to go! Racist scum has got to go!
All right. That's your corner. All right? That's your corner over there. You see something going on with him, get somebody's attention before you run over there, right? So we know what's going on.
How do you stay so calm under circumstances?
Well, I need you to get inside the barriers or keep moving, all right?
Okay. You don't answer questions?
No, that is my demeanor. I am a calm person.
Do you get a lot of training to do this?
Yes, years and years of experience and training. That's what it is.
And you enjoy this work?
No.
What would you rather be doing today?
Working on a farm in Wyoming.
Bankers rule! Bankers rule!
So, you're not giving this guy much of a chance. He's been in office for 1 minute, and you're already protesting.
Oh yeah, very much. The Job is Right campaign see Giuliani as representing the banks and privatization. So it's not just him, it's the corporation, it's a body that he's been ushered in by. And this is like, if we watch some of the events that took place during the election, you saw suppression of the Black, Latin, Asian, and immigrant community from their Voting Rights Act. So we're fighting that back immediately, but most of all, we're saying that it needs jobs right now, and we're actually putting some demand toward it. We're giving them a chance today to say, create as your first executive decision, create 100,000 jobs.
Yeah, but how can he cut the budget and create jobs? Isn't that naive?
That might be naive as far as the bankers and stuff are concerned. We want work, we're demanding jobs.
Yeah,
if you're going to create,
come from?
you're asking a question, I'm going to explain. If you're going to create 100,000, if you're going to make more cops, if you're going to create position and pay someone $16,000 more than the other administration is paying them, then there's money floating around. We're saying put that money to jobs instead of more police or instead of more higher paid positions.
What did you say, you're anti-what?
We're anti-oppression, anti-whatever, comes down on us, that's all.
So is this what you had in mind when you decided you wanted to go and protest today? Is this what you had fantasized that it was going to be like?
No, I don't understand your tricky question there, but I refuse to answer anymore.
Oh, okay. Does anybody want to talk to the press here? This is an amazing protest movement that doesn't want coverage.
We hope that the way that the tickets were arranged is not an indication of how the administration will function.
Oh, what happened?
Well, you have reserved seating, but the officiousness of the police have not allowed us to get to our seats.
Oh, no.
People are too busy following rules.
They're very interested in you when they're trying to get elected.
Did you participate in the campaign at all?
Yes, as contributors.
I see. Uh-oh. They don't want to alienate you guys. It's not the best seats, but at least they get a view.
The World Trade Center. 6 lives were tragically lost.
Can you see?
Yeah, a little bit. You can peek down there, you'll see them.
Because of the evacuation. They carried on the evacuation begun by New Yorkers on their own.
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Guatemala! Por un lado.
Hacemos según. Si hay alguien que me lo traiga, entonces si me ven a las ratas, sí. Bueno.
CamNet, the Camcorder Network.
Okay, welcome to Amsterdam.
This is the celebrity kit. This is my pass to everything, and I'll get one for you too. He said, I told him.
Okay.
High Times, 20 years and still growing. Get it? Growing. 20th anniversary. And this is official judge, even though I'm not an official judge, according to Time magazine. Okay, so that's mine, and then these are like the 20 years of publishing. George Washington saying, I grew hemp.
That's a good souvenir.
And this is the official 6th annual 1994 Cannabis Cup Judge booklet.
Wow.
And here's a sample. This is Roman numeral 1. This is the disclaimer. Before we get started, we would just like to say a few things about this contest. First, this is a very unscientifically designed contest. We did put a lot of thought into all the many things one must consider, but tried to keep things in perspective. Plus, we were always smoking when discussing how to please everyone, so we forgot most of the good ideas. Then here is top secret. This is the ballot, I guess. Pick up your samples of cannabis, the instructions, and smoke, 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 and then judge. That's the instructions. Oh, here's a few more samples.
It's hilarious.
There's a whole crowd in the lobby there, and I said, I think this is, we've all died and got the hippie heaven.
De PvdA is het er niet mee eens het WHO-systeem opnieuw op de helling te zetten. Ze voelt er wel iets voor om werkgevers weer premie te laten betalen voor de WHO.
This one's in the competition. It's S2. It's S2. It's an indica.
I was over here last year, and it was a lot more unorganized.
Do you think I'd look good in the mustache?
Hillary, taste this.
It's a good ballot, but length of high is hard to judge when you're high the whole time that you're in the whole
Exactly. United States doctors, Netherlands doctors, whatever, world specialists told me that marijuana is the best drug for my glaucoma. And I should have that right to use what's best for me. It's a question of patients' rights, really. And it just so happens that the drug that's best for me is marijuana. But the real question is, I have the right to use the drug of my choice and the choice of my doctors in Holland, not in America. This is Holland. And thank God for Holland, man, because it's the last sanctuary where some sane, mean people are still thinking, you know, like...
Kick off the hemp fashion show.
Next we have Renee. Renee's wearing an outfit by Labyrinth, which is from San Francisco, California. And this is an 8-ounce gauze corset cover-up. These are all Chinese hemp. 8-ounce corset cover top over lace-up pants, over lace-up. It retails for $75 and it's made from chalk. And her bushwhacker hat is from the Hempstead Company, and it's the 12-ounce canvas bushwhacker hat. Thank you.
This is from Cha, and the shirt is from Cha. And the shoes are from the Navajo Hemp Company via Vans in Los Angeles.
Which is now Cha.
This comes, the fabric from China was sewn for somebody's specifications in Hawaii and was sent to me. I'm proud to wear it. I wear this coat into the courtrooms in the state of Kentucky, which has defined hemp fiber as marijuana a dangerous drug. So I've made approximately 50 court appearances dressed in a fabric that is classified as a dangerous drug in the courts where I appear. Each and every time I make it the first thing known on the record is that I am dressed in a felonious amount of marijuana in the state.
Wow, the fashion show 5 years from now. Can you see the venue?
Yeah, 7th Avenue.
Big lights, lots of people, and hundreds of people buying hemp food, fabric.
I think next year we can see a lot more aspects of the hemp plant here. Hemp ice cream, awards for the best hemp that produced the best oil, for the hemp that produced the best paper. I think we need to reach out to all aspects of this plant and draw all of them here to Amsterdam for 1 week for this convention and get the media here so they can see what the diversity and strength of this plant really is.
As long as you start with the cops.
this is the way I'd like to see it handled. You know,
Yes.
because I think it's important that, and what kind of sets me apart was the Kentucky, the model plan for legal marijuana I wrote in '77. You know, how would you set it up? I mean, who gets what and why? That is a big question. We can fight all our lives for the transition to take place. The transition can take place overnight, and we'll have missed the even bigger question. Who gets what and why when it goes legal? If there's money to be made off of it in commerce, who gets that market? We've got to keep out the pharmaceutical companies, the liquor companies, the tobacco companies, the Sam Walmarts, and the 7-Elevens. We've got to keep them out. They're already rich. And my concern is that 100,000 people make 10,000 a year rather than 10,000 people make 100,000 a year. And you know, that incorporates all the small farmers for sure. But it also incorporates who gets the deal and why. And so a lot of growers in Kentucky think I'm trying to take the market away from them by making it, you know, licensed and taxed. What I'm trying to do is make sure they're the ones who get that license, because I know the transition is going to come about. But I'm sitting here trying to talk about the small farmer getting the license and the dealer who's dealing now getting the license, if there is such thing as a license. I think people ought to be able to grow their own. It's an inalienable right, but I think it's still not going to preclude the existence of a huge commercial market.
You know, the one thing that's really important if you want to do something about the commercial market, I'm working with a lawyer in France who is working on very much on the law. You know, what should the law do to stop all the side damage.
Right.
And so the one thing that's really important is not to have the right to the right to brand.
Right.
So you don't have one brand of marijuana advertising against another
Well,
brand.
you can't pre-roll it. You cannot pre-roll it.
Yes, you can. There are ways.
You should. You should, because the reason for cigarettes' habitual and unconscious use is that they're pre-rolled. And you've got to have some kind of ritual remain attached to people preparing it to smoke, because that's going to maintain the spiritualism in it, if there's any chance to, in commercial form. And I think it's much more cosmetically attractive, and we don't want golden arches, and we don't want billboards and all that stuff. We just want people in neighborhoods licensed to deal it.
Do you understand what I mean about not allowing brands?
Oh yeah, I don't think you should either.
But then it's, you know, you have to think it's an unusual goods if you can't have brands. You need a spread.
You can't patent a plant. They shouldn't be able to. You know, cigarettes. Well, yeah, but you know, you take a cigarette.
I don't know. You know, it's too hard to be.
Did you go to every coffee shop?
No, I didn't. One I didn't even do because I can't remember now. Dutch flowers. You know, it's so hard to be subjective under these terms. I think they're all good, and I was trying to be gracious to our Dutch hosts. I wasn't critical on any of them, really. Not too critical. Nothing. I don't think I scored. Oh, there you go.
Did you make it to the greenhouse or to
no, I didn't go to
Mother's,
the
Lucky Mothers?
No, I heard
those two
are... Fatal Flower, they had an excellent Northern Lights.
I'll have to hire a stylist.
Do you want to do a commentary? I have you backlit so that you can't be identified.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, so you don't have to be afraid.
Can I talk in a voice not my own?
Well, I would like to say that I'm here at the Cannabis Cup, and I can't wait till I leave so I don't have to smoke any more dope. It's voluntary, I know, but there's a point of beyond the pleasure principle when you're doing it just the way a cat that has been spayed still likes to hump a sofa every now and then. I guess that sums it up.
These are the closing credits. CamNet is produced by Judith Binder and Nancy Cain. CamNet correspondents include Aaron Rainin with Howard Stern in Pasadena, Karen Baroni at the Computer Council, Eddie Becker at the Mint and with the Mason in Washington, D.C., Rich Cain at the McDonald's in Downey, Skip Blumberg on the beat in New York City, Judith Binder in Guatemala, Nancy Cain and Paul Krasner at the Cannabis Cup. Oh yes, and Barbara Brownell with Sammy the Snail. This is CamNet, copyright 1994. A C with a circle around it. You see, we did not need a character generator.